Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Welcome to tonight's MIAA Division IV State Tournament soccer game here at South Hadley High School. We'd like to thank everyone in attendance for coming out and supporting these teams. Fans, a brief reminder that high school athletics encourage good sportsmanship, and we ask that your conduct toward players, coaches, officials, and other spectators demonstrates good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. And now, please enjoy tonight's round of 16 game between the visiting Manchester Essex Hornets and your South Hadley Tigers! It's time for tonight's lineups. First, for the visiting Manchester Essex Hornets. Starting in goal, number 1, Maddie Cook. Number 2, Charlotte Crocker. Number 5, Pippa Spingler. Number 8, Harper Brooks. Number 10, Grace Scarborough. Number 13, Tori Bolton. Number 15, Libby Lawler. Number 20, Megan Hurd. Number 21, McKay Brooks. Number 22, Ella Artset. And number 25, Liv Pent. The head coach of the Hornets is Christo Manginnis. The assistant coach is Bobby Brooks. And now the lineup for your South Hadley Tigers. Starting in goal, senior number 00, Drew Alley. Sophomore number 6, Allie Fleury. Junior number 10, Abby Jolinas. Junior number 9, Cece Durick. Junior number 12, Emma Liveralt. Sophomore number 23, Gwen Marion. Senior number 7, Lauren Morjanski. Junior number 2, Kate McCardle. Senior number 14, Gigi Roy. Junior number 16, Margot Watkins. Number 20, Margot Watkins. And junior number 16, Maddie Soderbaum. The head coach of your South Hadley Tigers is Rich Marjanski. He's assisted by Lisa Manzi. Fans, we now ask that you please rise if you are able. Remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Tournament between the Tigers and the Manchester Essex Hornets. So another team who's had to drive 2.5 hours, I believe, is the distance from here to Manchester. So quite a ride for them, but we're lucky to welcome them here to the turf. The round of 16, the 17 seeded Manchester Essex, and the number 1 seed, your South Hadley Tigers. We'll have all the game action here on South Hadley Sports Network, your home for Tigers Athletics. Good evening, everybody. My name is Brady Denniston. No color commentary tonight, but we will try to do just as good with what we have. Opening kickoff for number 25, Liv Kent. And they set up, and here come the Hornets. Number 22 there, that's Ella Arntzen. Emma Leverall gets a touch there, and it's put out of play by Manchester. Thrown in by Emma Leverall. Headed by Allie Fleury, almost out of play. Kept inbounds by Manchester. The other side, I can't get a beat on the number. Now it's Fleury. Up to Lauren Marjansky. Marjansky in on the side. Gets it past one defender. The kick is in. Tried to get some scoring done there, but rolls up and out of play. So this is what we'll see. The first of the goalkeeper, Maddie Cook. So she'll set the kick here. Not too far. Cece Gurrick got a touch there. It's rolling out of play. Kept in by Allie Fleury and number 21, that's McKay Brooks. Shot there from Kate McCarter will roll wide, but it was a well-placed shot. But to be perfectly honest, last week I was doing the broadcast with Colin Zaranig, our lovely producer, and he told me a lot of soccer terminology that I honestly wouldn't have picked up on. You have a South Hadley corner kick. I can't tell you who that player is because I am too far from the play. Kick is up, and an attempted shot from Kate McCarter will go way out of play. And it will be the Hornets to recoil here. Number 10, that is Grace Scarborough. And now it'll be the goalkeeper again, Maddie Cook. So it was definitely an interesting first round of states this past week, or this past Monday. Tigers ended up winning that one 4-1, I believe. But it was definitely a little nerve-wracking when those, what were they called? How did I forget? Oh, the St. Paul Diocesan Knights scored a goal late to cut it down to a 1-goal game. But then South Hadley scored 2 insurance goals to seal the win. So, you know, emotions and tensions were high for them. But it was a 1 seed versus 33 seed game. This is number 6 on the play. That was Lily Stefanovic. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was number 5. Or was it number 8? Number 5 is Pippa Spingler, and number 8 is Harper Brooks. Really cool names on this Manchester Essex team. Gigi Roy playing the ball now. She'll send it back to Drew Alley, so the Tigers will reset here. Headed there by Pippa Spingler. Abby Jelena sends a pass up toward Lauren Marjansky. It's kicked out of play by Grace Scarborough. So that will be a Tiger ball from about midfield, and it will be Margot Watkins on the throw-in. If you listened to my PA earlier, you could tell that I messed up her name. I forgot. The roster is organized in alphabetical order, and I said Maddie Soderbaum last when I should have said Margot Watkins last, and I just messed up the numbers. It was interesting. Kate McCardle and Cece Gurrick were scrambling to get it there. Lauren Marjansky will set up some type of offense here. It'll roll into open space. The goalkeeper can't get to it. And it's going to be South Hadley's ball, I believe. Maybe not. I guess not. I'd also like to give a shout out because we have a kind of an impromptu scoreboard operator tonight. Spencer Parsons is up here in the booth with me, and he'll help me with some of the soccer terminology because, quite frankly, again, soccer is not my number one sport, and we're all learning here. Maddie Cook sets up the kick, headed there by Kate McCardle. Lauren Marjansky got a touch there, but she won't do much with it. And rolling bounce away. Now it's Maddie Soderbaum. Abby Jelina's in open space. It'll roll out of play, so no more offense for the Tigers. I'd like to give a shout out to our crew pretty early on in this broadcast. We've got Colin Zaranik, our lovely producer, on the mixer. On cameras tonight, it's Josh Lucas on the left side of the field, Noah Carillon on the right. On the platform down these stairs, it's Miss Jess Nelson, one of our teacher advisors, stepping in to do camera. Up here in the booth, it's the studio manager at SHCTV 15, Dan Pease, and our other teacher advisor, Miss Amy Foley, and Spencer doing scoreboard. So again, shout out to him.
I got like 5 seconds.
But I'm just going to quickly talk to my producer. Sorry about that, folks. It'll roll out of play. Emma Leverall's there to throw it in. Off the boot is CeCe Gurick. Maddie Soderbaum pass to Kate McCardle. McCardle struggles to get it past the defense. And it'll be the Hornets' ball. That's number 15, Libby Lawler. She's tripped up on the play. No call there. Emma Leverall sends it downfield. It's Lauren Marjansky. Marjansky off on a fast break. Tries a pass to Abby Jelinas, but it gets set off kilter by a Hornet. So Margot Watkins and Maddie Soderbaum both get touches there, but it's sent out of play by the Hornets. Definitely a less possessive game for the Tigers so far. This Hornets defense has been well competitive. And I mean, it's hard when you're the 1 seed. You're always playing the worst seed you can. But as you go on further in the playoffs, you get to see better seeds, and this is what we're seeing tonight. So it's Emma Leverall sending it over midfield. Lauren Marjansky gets onto it. Marjansky, a big shot there. She scores! And the offense starts early for the Tigers. The 8th minute started ticking away, and Lauren Marjansky found open space. She caught an interesting pass from Emma Leverall, and she was able to work with it.
Hey, same thing, let's go!
So it's a 1-0 lead. Tigers over the Hornets, 1-0. Big kick there from a Hornet. I believe that's Libby Lawler. Almost sent out of play there by Megan Hurd. She'll throw it in. Kate McCardle's able to get it away from her. Now Allie Fleury. Fleury tries to get another feed to Lauren Marjansky, but this time it'll roll out of play. So, these girls have clearly been, I feel like this is sort of more of a fan term, but they've been a wagon this whole year, I'm just going to say. I mean, they've passed by this league with flying colors. I believe they won the league. I'm honestly not sure. Made it all the way to the Western Mass Finals. Unfortunately did not win. But again, that Pope team's only loss came to the same South Hadley Tigers. So there was definitely a toss-up there. But now they're all the way in the Western Mass Tournament. They're the 1 seed in the division. These Tigers have been nothing short of special, and we knew this was coming. I mean, with the senior class that we have, Lauren Marjansky, Gigi Roy, Drew Alley, They've all had that spark, and obviously it shows on the turf here. CC Gurrick trying to get to it, but it was number 8, Harper Brooks, who prevailed. Gigi Roy sends it to Drew Alley. Back to Roy. Gigi Roy, a pass into the middle for Kate McCardle. Now Maddie Soderbaum, the mid, will get it past, I believe that's Libby Lawler. There's number 21 on the throw-in. That's McKay Brooks. But it's headed back into South Hadley territory on that call from one of the officials. 3 officials on this evening, and I believe there is ball boys, or I guess ball people, ball persons. I don't know if we're allowed to call them ball boys anymore. But Marion gets a big touch there. Maddie Soderbaum. And looked to be kind of a desperation shot there from Kate McCardle. Will roll right into the gloves of Maddie Cook. 29 minutes to go in the first half. These tires are going strong. Do you have a player on the line for substitution? That's Lily Stefanovic. In between 2 players there. Kate McCardle tries to get it upfield. Sends it out of play. We do have some more, and Stefanovic goes in. We do have some more content coming up in the coming days. And now it looks like Maggie Evans will be on the line to substitute. So as for that upcoming content, next girls' states game, as long as it's at home, we will do our best to cover it. There is a boys' football game tomorrow that we unfortunately can't cover, but I'm sure there's other ways you can watch or even attend that. CC Gurrick passes to Maddie Soderbaum. Soderbaum sends it upfield. Abby Jelinas off to the races for it, but it'll likely roll out of play before anyone can do anything with it. Maggie Evans will come in. She'll switch out for Emma Leveralt. And Maddie Cook will set up another kick here.
Or you have to play it off.
Kick is up. So here's Maddie Soderbaum. Across to Kate McCardle. Can't get it to Lauren Marjansky on account of the defense there from Ella Arntzen. Hallie Fleury off to the races here. She'll try and get a shot there. It won't go. It'll roll out of play, and it will be Manchester Essex ball. Yeah. Another substitution. In comes Izzy Zagrabski. Told you there were some interesting names on this broadcast, on this Manchester Essex team. I'm going to be perfectly honest, I was warned. Tigers assistant coach Lisa Manzi was talking to me about the names as she was doing the book earlier. Headed there by Kate McCardle. But we stopped as Maddie Soderbaum tries to get a shot away in open space. Allie Fleury sends it. Gonna roll out of play there. So, not an ideal night to play a sport Last I knew it was well under 45 degrees. Let's see what Apple weather has to say. 40, seems accurate. Not ideal weather. We're lucky enough to have the heat lamp up here. So Cara Dean is on the line to sub in. She's going to start in the majority of these games. Not this one, as she was switched out for Abby Jelinas, and there was some switching between forwards and mids. Cece Gurrick comes out on the substitution. And as we wind down with soccer season, I can tell you both of those players play basketball. And we will be covering basketball here on South Hadley Sports Network as well. Our own teacher advisor, Jess Nelson, is the assistant coach for the girls varsity team and the head coach of JV. Unfortunately, we're unable to cover JV, but they all worked their way up to varsity at some point. Maddie Soderbaum plays. Drew Alley plays. I don't think anybody else on the field plays basketball. Or at least that I know of. Headed by Maddie Soderbaum, once again out of play. 24 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this half. And I'm trying ever so desperately to keep my papers from blowing away. There was a gentle breeze earlier that was making it much colder, but that has since stopped. Gigi Roy, an upfield pass. Now it's Lauren Marjansky. Marjansky gets it past the defender in the open slot. Off the uprights. A doink in high school soccer. You don't see that one every day, folks. We always love to comment on the field goals. We don't tend to comment on the doinks. Hit the crossbar, or the upright crossbar, not the goal crossbar, and bounced away. Maddie Cook on a goal kick. Maddie Soderbaum trying to play defense there. Maggie Evans up to Marjansky, and it's put out of play by Ella Arntzen. We're doing our best. Lauren Marjansky trying to get it out of traffic. It'll be the Hornets who will get it away from her. And in open space. Gwen Marion. Big kick there. Gets out of play. I think before a Hornet player got a touch on it. So it will be a goal kick. I believe that's number 13, Tori Moulton. It was. It was Gwen Marion who tried to keep it in, but unfortunately that went south. Throw in there from Grace Scarborough. Headed there. Cara Dean. Up to Allie Fleury. Lauren Marjansky trying to get to it.
Welcome, Miss Fleury.
Now there's number 5, Pippa Spingler. She sends it upfield. It'll be a race between Gigi Roy and Harper Brooks.
That's my smartphone.
It gets sent out of play by South Hadley. So it'll be... And then Maddie Soderbaum. Across to Maggie Evans. Advances it. Allie Fleury can't get to it, and there was a touch there from McKay Brooks. Abby Jelinas tries for it. Up and over by Kate McCardle. Headed there by Lily Stefanovich. Tori Moulton across to Spingler. Margot Watkins picks it off. Now Charlotte Crocker on the play there. Abby Jelinas can't get it between their legs. And it'll be Grace Scarborough. There. Gigi Roy, a big kick.
Hey, check, hey, mark up!
A Hornet throw in. Some substitutions come in. There's number 20, Megan Hurd, coming back into the game, as well as Liv Kent coming back into the game. So the whole starting lineup, I believe, is back on the field for them. Oh. When Marion keeps the scoring chance from happening. Megan Hurd gets a kick there, but it'll curve a lot. Now Maddie McCardle gets her first taste of action tonight, and Cece Gurrick comes back into the game. Abby Jelinas and Margot Watkins will be the ones subbed out. Goal kick here for Drew Alley. It's up. And off the body of Lily Stefanovic. There's Charlotte Crocker. Now, it was Kate McCardle who tried to advance it, but unfortunately that was put to an end by the defense. Dead ball there, Hornet ball. Thrown in, Charlotte Crocker a pass there. There was Harper Brooks. And now it's out of play again. Still Hornet ball. Ella Arntzen will be the one to the throw in. A little bit of a student section cultivating down beneath our press box. We appreciate it here on South Hadley Sports Network. We love the six man. Even though sometimes they can be rather loud or worse, rather profane. There's a little banter going on between our crew members here. We have to give a shout out to the Hollyland headsets that let us hear each other. I don't have one of those. I have the cool Shure headset that lets me call the game. Maddie McCardle gets tripped up there. Cece Gert, and now Maddie McCardle will send it out of play. Megan Hurd on the throw-in. When Marion gets touched there, headed by Hurd. Maddie McCardle getting to it. She'll try to keep it in place. She will. Hurd tries to get a scoring lane here. Pass won't go. Ali Fleury has it now. Advances it. Lauren Marjansky. Marjansky up and over. Defender gets a touch there. And there was Grace Scarborough. And it'll go out of play. And it'll be a South Hadley throw in this time for Maddie McCardle. Cece Gurrick and McCardle play a little patty cake there. Now it's Marjansky. Touch there from, I believe, Izzy Zagrabski. But I honestly couldn't see if that was a 16 or a 15. Here's our 16, Maddie Soderbaum. Goes off of a Hornet, and it will fall out of play. Maddie McCardle will be the one to throw it in. Soderbaum gets a touch, and Gurrick can't keep it in play, so it will be Hornets on the throw-in. Touch there from Maddie McCardle, goes out of play again. Another throw-in. When Marion gets to it. It'll be Charlotte Crocker. Crocker tries to get away with it there. She won't. It'll roll out of play, but it'll be their ball again. Megan Hurd the throw-in. Off the foot of Liv Kent. And way out of play. Throw in for Maddie McCardle. Cece Gurrick.
Nice play.
There's Lily Stefanovic. Little scramble of players there. Kate McCardle tries to send it across the field to, I believe, Maggie Evans. One of the players on the Hornets, who I can't read the number for. Kate McCardle, a big kick into center. There's Stefanovic on the head there. Gigi Roy will send it out of play, and they'll have to reset. There's McKay Brooks on the throw-in. And I would just like to remind our scoreboard operator that he's supposed to stop the clock at 2 minutes. Just as a reminder. I don't think he's paying attention to me. Marjansky tries to play defense there. It'll be Maddie McCardle now. Kate McCardle, sister-to-sister contact. Maddie McCardle gets it up there to CC Gurick. Away from Gurick now. Megan Hurd takes it. Stefanovic. Up and over. But Marion. Coverage being played here by Maggie Evans. Big kick from a South Hadley defender. Headed. Megan Hurd across to Grace Scarborough. Gigi Roy, a pass upfield to Allie Fleury. And Marjansky gets tripped up on that play. She can't catch the pass. So it'll be a South Hadley free kick, I believe. Or an indirect kick. I'm honestly not sure what this is called. Kick is up. It's headed just out of the net. That's tough. Libby Lawler comes back into the game, and so do Rachel Yabra for the first time, and Emma Leverall comes back in. So Maggie Evans and Maddie Soderbaum will get breaks. Kara Dean laid a good body on the ball there. Kate McCardle. Take it away. Megan Hurd. Hurd runs right into Gwen Marion. No call. Hurd right off Maddie McCardle. Sends it upfield. And now it's Liv Kent who tried to get away with it. A big kick there from Libby Lawler. I believe that's a field goal. And there's your sixth man, folks. I'm sure you can hear them.
Let's go.
A good crowd down there of football players, boys soccer players, former soccer players, and just fans. You have no idea how excited I am to cover basketball in the winter. Because, first off, it's one of the sports that I think I'm best at doing play-by-play for. But also, it's the sport that gets the most, student support, as Abby Jelinas is lined up to sub in. Kara Dean tries to get it to Emma Leverall. She will. It'll roll into the 6, and it's recovered by Maddie Cook. I used a soccer term there, and I think my producer's proud of me. He wasn't listening. Whatever substitutions lined up. Pippa Spengler for Manchester Essex. Grace Scarborough. Pass up to Megan Hurd. She'll try to get it past Gwen Marion. She won't. Charlotte Crocker. Liv Kent tries to get it into open space, but Drew Alley's there to recover. About 12 minutes to go in this half, and Drew Alley sets up a great punt there. Almost 45-yard line. We'll roll out of play. Subs will come in. Margot Watkins is on the line as well. And it will be McKay Brooks who won't get thrown. It'll be South Hadley's ball. And what? But something happens that I'm quite frankly unaware of. Please excuse my nasaliness. I've been congested for a week now. South Hadley will try and keep it. They will. Rachel Yabra advances it. Margot Watkins tries to get it to Kate McCardle there. Now it's Libby Lawler. Gwen Marion gets a kick upfield. Allie Fleury can't get to it. Now Gigi Roy. Lauren Marjansky. Up to Fleury. Fleury looking to get into open space. She'll get it over. A failed head there. Kate McCardle gets to it. Gets it away from Spengler. Marjanski tries an interesting kick to get it in, and she won't do much with it. I think her left foot was on the ground and her right one was behind it. Quite frankly, I'm very confused as to what that is. I haven't played soccer since like 4th grade, and I wasn't very good, so, as I'm sure you can imagine. Although about 10 minutes left in the half. South Hadley still rolling with that 1-0 lead. It's going to want to add some insurance likely before halftime here. So they're going to need an offensive catalyst. Emma Leveralt sends it into open space, but a Hornet player is there for it. Rachel Yabra. Up and in, Grace Scarborough. Pass there to Pippa Spengler. Liv Kent can't get to it. Rachel Yabra can. Margot Watkins right to Charlotte Crocker. Now it's Gwen Marion. Abby Jelinas in the game now. She'll try to get it away from Grace Scarborough, but Scarborough maintains it, but it's South Hadley's ball. So Lauren Marjanski will set up. I'm going to check with my producer before I say what I think this is. He's telling me to call it a kick, so we're going to call it a kick. It'll be headed into open space. Marjanski's able to get onto it. She'll get past one defender. Shots up and easily caught by Maddie Cook. Decent save there. We'll give credit where credit's due. More notes from my wonderful producer here. Colin Zaronic deserves as many Emmys as possible. You know what? Just give this man the whole show. Let him host. Let him hand them out. If he wants to keep them all, he can have them all. Colin has spearheaded this operation since May or June of last year, thanks to the lovely input of actually one of the players' dads, I believe. Mr. Sean Dean, father of Kara, was the one who planted the seed about the South Hadley Sports Network. So, Sean, I know you're in attendance tonight, but if you watch this at any point, just know that your thought has become this, and we are ever so grateful for what you've done for South Hadley Sports Network. Gigi Roy gets on top of it. She'll send a pass up to CC Gurick. Lauren Marjanski, or no, that's Ali Fleury trying to go for it. Rolls away. Emma Leverall tries to keep it away. Fleury back to Gigi Roy. Down to Marion. Gwen Marion. Huge open space. Up and over some defense. And a big kick there. Almost headed there by Livy Lawler. And she'll fall onto the field, but no major there. I've heard some interesting context for what is going on between our Sports Network crew. I have no clue what's happening, so I'm just going to let that happen.
Wasn't sure, no.
Big kick there. I sound so clueless when I say just big kick. 6.5 minutes left in the half, which means that there's 4.5 minutes until our scoreboard operator, Lauren Marjanski, gets it away from the defense. Pass to Fleury. Fleury the shot. She scores! It doesn't stop. Lauren Marjanski and Ali Fleury have become a dynamic duo on offense. Catalysts for each other. Just great work from the two of them. And the Tigers lead it 2-0. Two subs come in for South Hadley. Maddie Soderbaum and Maggie Evans. And it'll be CC Girk and Emma Leverall who will come out. And as for Manchester Essex, Harper Brooks goes back in. When Marion, it's up to Maddie Soderbaum. It's in the game now. It'll be South Hadley's ball. Throw, and yes, from Margot Watkins. Kate McCardle sends it back, but it'll be to a defender. When Marion keeps it in South Hadley's territory, and Liv Kent will send it out of play. Margot Watkins on the throw-in, off Abby Jelinas. Big kick on, bounces up and over the defender, and that is Megan Hurd, playing a little deeper now. Gigi Roy and Maggie Evans will both try to get to it. It'll be South Hadley's ball. Evans the throw-in. Headed there. They'll all try to keep it away. Colin's trying to explain to me calls that I quite frankly don't understand, so I'm just not even going to comment on them. I appreciate you, Colin. 4.5 minutes to go. Drew Alley will come out of her net and easily get that rolling ball. It's going to be a tough breakdown tonight for the crew. With the cold, and it's a 3-camera setup tonight, so it'll definitely be something. We do also have an update for Tigers Rewind. We're supposed to record it today. We're not doing that now. But we are going to be doing that at some point after this season ends. And we have confirmed that we will be doing a setup for the football game on Thanksgiving. That broadcast will be myself and my good friend Justin Moskal will be on color commentary for that game. Justin and I, he called us a dynamic duo. But I won't go into that. Oh, big kick there. Kate McCardle to Marchansky. Right off of Moulton there.
Again, Margot.
Margot Watkins tries to head there. 3 minutes remaining in the half. 1 more minute till the clock stops. My scoreboard operator probably hates me by now. He's shaking his head no. I'm a good guy. Allie Fleury gets it around the defense. Rachel Yabber tries to come in for it. It'll go off of her, the kick from Liv Kent. And it will be Manchester Essex ball. Izzy Zagrabski comes back in. Tough name to pronounce. Thrown in. Off the body there of Libby Lawler. Bounces before Lauren Marjansky, who won't be able to get to it. It'll roll away. McKay Brooks will be the one to chase it. South had the corner kick here. Lauren Marjansky on that. Less than 2 to go now. My scoreboard operator did his job.
Which one?
Again, shout out Spencer Parsons.
I'm gonna go.
Big kick is up. Kate McCardle tried to get something there. but it just hit the side of the net. Tori Moulton the kick there. Headed by Grace Scarborough. Pippa Spengler tries to get there. Abby Jelinas and Maddie Soderbaum will do their efforts to get it out of play, I believe. Cara Dean comes in exchange for Rachel Yabra. Margot Watkins on the throw.
I can hear you.
Away from Maddie Soderbaum and out of play off of Manchester Essex. So Margot Watkins a throw in. Soderbaum gets it to Lauren Marjanski. Marjanski away from the defender. For the defense, Tori Moulton is able to get it back. There. Handball on Manchester Essex, I think. Yes. This is a learning experience for me, folks. Very humbling not knowing a thing about this sport. Don't worry, baseball season and basketball season will go smoothly. And hockey season hopefully will too. As long as we're willing to cover games. That place might be colder than this one. Direct kick for Lauren Marjanski off the body of a Hornet player. Kept in play. But that's the half. Tigers with a considerable 2-0 lead, and we'll be back for the second half in just about 10 minutes here on South Half. We're back for the second half, and I've received word that I might have a guest on the broadcast. We do try and get as many on the broadcast as possible to broaden the opinions, but we'll have to set that up now. It'll be Liv Kent and Harper Brooks. Now here's, I thought I remembered her name, Libby Lawler. Put out of play by Tori Moulton. There'll be a throw in here from Margot Watkins. Abby Jelinas coming in. It'll roll out of play. It'll be a goal kick. So we do have the microphone set up. I don't think it's on. I'm trying to talk to her. So our guest is ready to join. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from the other side of the booth, the one, the only, the incomparable Miss Amy Foley.
Well, thank you, Brady, for that wonderful introduction this evening. What a game we have here today.
Colin has told me all about how, or not Colin, Luke Guile has told me about how exciting your pre-AP English class is.
That class is like no other. It's wonderful.
Quite frankly, it's a class that I wanted to get into, but I'm going to be perfectly honest, I don't mind having English at the end of the day, so that if I didn't read my Night by Elie Wiesel, I can read it during my seminar.
What a wonderful memoir that is. A lot of lessons to be learned with that one.
Extremely, and now we're reading There by Tommy Orange.
I just read that with my pre-AP class. They really enjoyed it. But here we need to discuss what's happening in the game.
Valid point, Miss Foley. I like to get
The Tigers just really handled some pressure in the defensive end nicely.
They have not only an incredible offense, but the defense goes a little unsung. Players like Kate McCardle, Gigi Roy, all doing their part on both sides of the ball. And it's versatility that's really going to benefit these Tigers.
It really is. And Drew Alley back there in goal, I think, really communicates with her defenders back there to help coordinate their effort.
Well, I mean, she's been lucky to be around the program for all 4 years of high school. She sat last year under Riley Suchenitz, but she did get minutes usually in the second half, so she was definitely ready to get the starting gig this year, and she's flourished.
She's done a great job in the last game they had. Really, she, I thought, was stellar. I've noticed this evening when the Tigers' offense has gotten the ball to the center of the field, that's really posed some issues for the other team's defense.
No, I'm trying to get too fast.
Lauren Marjansky took a bit of a tumble there. She's able to get back up pretty quick. Gigi Roy across the midfield for Gwen Marion.
Oh,
Can't get it to Kate McCardle. And it would be Charlotte Crocker playing some defense there. Allie Fleury sends it in.
oh.
Lauren Marjansky off to the races now. She'll get to it into open space. The shot.
And
It's
what a great
off of
save.
Maddie Cook.
Abby, don't watch the ball.
You know, we talk about how impeccable these Tigers are. We also got to think about what's happening down on the other side of the field. Manchester Essex, I mean, they were a 17 seed in their division in the state. That's not particularly bad. And we've been seeing a lot of that tonight. This is the most competitive that I've seen an opponent during at least this state tournament.
I've been really impressed with their ball control at times. They handle the ball with only 2 or 3 touches before they get rid of it, which has really helped them possess the ball at times.
They're using some great teamwork skills as well. But the one thing I will say is some of their passes and shots are a little misplaced. As I saw earlier, I think it was, I want to say it was number 22, Ella Arntsen, sent a kick right into the legs of Gwen Marion. I'm sure it was subconscious, but you have to think, is there any way they could have placed that any better? As we know, Miss Foley has a track record of giving us cheesy jokes on the broadcast, but I can't come
Wait.
up with any.
Excuse me. Who was delivering the cheesy jokes? I think I was just delivering the punchlines the last time.
I suppose you're right.
Like, oh, yeah, that was a pretty blatant foul there.
Allie Fleury's still down on the field. Officials have not told the timekeeper to stop time yet.
Hopefully she can recover here and catch her wind.
We are gonna stop the... Oh, no, she's back up. We're good. Make quick decisions here in the booth.
Allie showing some toughness there.
Follow the
Do
ball.
you have any jokes for us tonight, Miss Foley?
Oh, man. I didn't prepare. I wasn't totally planning to be on air tonight, but we'll see what I can come up with.
You were supposed to have a color commentator. One of your students, actually, Ariella Talo, was supposed to come on the broadcast, but
I thought so.
there were some complications and he's unable to.
I talked to him about it in class today, so something must have happened between then and now. But hopefully we can start to expand our guests and our color commentators. It's always good. The more the merrier.
We've seen commentary work from, obviously, Colin, Justin Moskell, Noah Carillon, Caden Drowan, for the Ms. Nelson, Jess Nelson, Ms. Tara Cole, who came on during the field hockey game, Coach Matt Foley from the baseball team, Coach Jason Burke from golf. We've had a lot of really knowledgeable people, and this will be a free kick.
Oh, boy.
Up and over through the uprights. That's a field goal. And in comes Maggie Evans to sub in for, I believe, Emma Leverall. Yeah.
Well, Brady, I want to let you know that I've received so much positive feedback about the South Hadley Sports Network. Just the other day, Coach Manzi caught me in the hallway yesterday during professional development. She was unable to make the Tigers' last game, and she was listening as she was at a meeting, and she was very impressed with your announcing skills.
Well, I was talking to her before the game, and she said something similar, which I really do appreciate. I also heard that the Sports Network and I believe my name were mentioned at the girls' soccer banquet, which
Oh, wonderful.
I truly do appreciate the recognition. I'm glad that I'm able to do this, and I'm glad that I have the positive effect on some people. I just put out a play there by Megan Hurd, and there are some Skittles blocking her name on my roster.
Manchester Essex is putting on a little pressure there on the Tigers defense.
You know, for a town name like Manchester Essex, or at least a region name, you'd expect to see some Premier League skill.
Oh, that.
You have a favorite Premier League club, Miss Foley?
I am going to admit, and I'm sure I'll get some criticism for this, I'm not really up on that level of soccer.
You and me both.
I do love Ted Lasso, though. Does that count?
Sure.
Okay.
AFC Richmond counts. I'm going to be honest, I don't have Apple TV. I've never watched Ted Lasso, but Jason Sudeikis is one of my favorite actors.
Oh,
so.
you would love it if you ever get the opportunity.
Shot there from Lauren Marjansky will go off course and wide.
As they set up for the goal kick, I also want to mention how impressed I've been with all the members of the South Hadley Sports Network and their commitment to broadcasting live. I think Colin was saying earlier that I think we have a record number of watchers online. We were close to 50 earlier, and that doesn't count those who are watching Channel 15 at home. So, the Tigers just had a really great opportunity there.
What could have been a highlight reel goal from Abby Jelinas unfortunately hit the sidebar.
Speaking of the people who are viewing it at home, I just got a message that my nieces are watching this. So I want to give Celia and Jolie both a shout out as we continue on with the broadcast tonight.
Shout out to them. We'd also like to give a shout out to the Sports Network members who couldn't be with us tonight. I know some of them had some other obligations that they had to attend to. And others just haven't signed the waiver yet.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Some of them had previous obligations to attend to, and some of them just haven't signed the waiver yet.
Oh, well, there's that as well. I will say, though, that we've had a pretty busy schedule trying to cover a lot of the athletic programs and their events. And, we all are students first, and sometimes people have to make choices, and I totally honor that if they have to stay home and catch up on some work.
That's very true. I think Colin and I have both been to all but one of our productions this year.
Which is very impressive.
I missed boys soccer senior night because I was doing another announcing gig. But Colin missed boys soccer senior night because he was on the field.
They megged my tripod.
I think he started that game.
Yes, I think you're correct. Was that the evening that it was pouring rain?
There have been a few weather-heavy soccer games this year. That was one of them. What comes to mind for me was one of the boys' games. I think it was against Southwick. Pouring rain, frigid cold. Tigers ended up winning that, but it was in crazy fashion. But it was a great game. We were unable to cover it, but I was there, and it was something. My scoreboard operator, Spencer, played in that game. Miss Foley, do you have Spencer in any of your classes?
I do not have Spencer in any of my classes, unfortunately.
I can tell you he's great at soccer.
I think I may have witnessed some of that.
Well, great is a strong word, I guess. I'm kidding. Spencer's actually great at soccer. I kid. I joke.
So it would be great if the Tigers could put some more pressure on here and get another goal to
JV
make
Roy,
our
a
lead
big
feel a
kick
little
there.
more comfortable.
But I do agree some insurance is likely requested down on the field.
Oh,
Lauren Marjansky barely gets to the ball. She'll
Oh.
get it past the defense,
Double
but she'll
teamed.
fall. You know, Miss Foley, I was talking earlier on the broadcast about the duo of Lauren Marjansky and Allie Fleury. How do you think that's going to play out now that Lauren's going to be is graduating and won't be with us next year?
Well, I have to say about Lauren, when I watch her play, I am always amazed at the control that she has and just her soccer intelligence. You can just see it happen naturally as she goes down the field. And because of that soccer intelligence, I think she makes the players around her that much better. Allie will have, you know, a more important role, I think, to play next year with Lauren moving on to college. But watching her this season has been really such a delight, and I think she's just going to continue to get stronger and improve and be able to dominate even more and take up some of that time that, or fill in some of that scoring that the Tigers will miss when Lauren graduates.
Lauren also has this unequivocal dedication to the specific play. Usually, if a player loses a handle and it goes 3 feet to their left, they're going to leave it and be like, ah, shucks. But Lauren's able to grab back onto that and work with it.
The play is never over when she is around the ball. That is definitely for sure. And I'll tell you, I've had Lauren in class as well, and she works just as hard and cares just as much about her schoolwork as she does the work on the field.
Just like you said, we're students first.
That's exactly right.
I've received a nasty gram to give a shout out now.
Oh boy,
So
did I
Cheryl
start-
and James Denniston, if you're watching, love y'all. My wonderful parents. Why they watch, I couldn't tell you. Neither of them went to South Hadley. My mom went to Chicopee High, and my dad went to Tantascwa. So, just going to bounce into the 6, and Drew Alley's able to make the catch there. Gigi Roy's able to get it past the defense. To roll right back to the defense, but now Lauren Marjansky's got it. She's off.
And just the control to watch her thread the ball between two defenders.
Switch it. Go there, Maggie. Go, Maggie. Go.
Into open space there for Izzy Zagrobski. Tries to get it past Maggie Evans. Can't. Sends it across. Back to her, out of play. Now McKay Brooks. So just back to what we were talking about earlier about this record number of viewers we have tonight.
Emma.
It's without the data from what's on this actual SHCTV 15. But you'd think that'd be a higher number because of how easy it is to access SHCTV 15 in our town, so who knows? We have a count?
We have 45 viewers. That's on Cablecast and the website. Colin reports to me.
Colin can do anything. Colin could be a superhero in disguise, and I honestly would not be surprised.
So unfortunately, Brady, I'm going to have to step away here for a couple of minutes, but I'll be back. I have to go fulfill some advisor duties, as you know. Sometimes those duties call, so I'll be back in a couple of moments.
Well, it's always a pleasure to have you, Ms. Foley. We'll see you in a few.
Thank you.
Marjansky tries to get a touch there, but it'll go off of a defender. Into the middle, Gwen Marion's got to it. Taken away. Marjansky gets it back. She'll trip over the ball. And now it'll be Ella Arntzen. Across there. Megan Hurd. Up the wing. Can't get it past Margot Watkins. Pickpocketed there by Rachel Yabber and Cece Gurek. That will be the Hornets' ball. So, some interesting work there, and it'll be an indirect kick. Headed there by Gigi Roy. Ali Fleury now. Sent away there by Zagrabski. Margot Watkins gets a touch there. To the midfield. Headed there by Maggie Evans. Gigi Roy on top of it now. Almost roll. It will roll out of play for a throw in. Out again. Bunch of substitutions come in. Libby Lawler, Emma Leverall, Maddie Soderbaum, and Maddie McCardle. So, Ali Fleury and Emma Leverall place a pass there. Roll down into the 6 for Drew Alley to get. G will look to start a play with the punt here. Bounces up toward Ali Fleury and McKay Brooks. Cara Dean tried to start something there, but it was quickly stopped by Lily Stefanovic. "19 minutes to play in the half and in regulation. I think we might have a celebrity sighting down by the end zone. I'm going to step aside really quick just to check with my producer. I lied. Drew Alley sets up a goal kick. Off the body of Ali Fleury. Rachel Yabber in for it. Cara Dean as well. Stefanovic, headed there by Gigi Roy. And off the body of Maddie McCardle, who looks to be a little hurt. Tough stuff. Gigi Roy looking to start up some offense. Gonna roll back to her. Way up. Over Cece Gurek. And Grace Scarborough. Gurek throws in. It's Lauren Marjansky with it now, getting tripped up there. Into the slot. Ali Fleury can't get to it. That one's off of Maddie Soderbaum. Rolls past. Cara Dean trying now. Across. Cece Gurek. Into open space. Marjansky racing for it. Into the slot. And Fleury can't get the shot away, and it'll roll out of play. So it'll be a goal kick for Maddie Cook. Live viewer count 52 online. That's on Cablecast and the SHGTV 15 website. That's a good tongue twister. SHGTV 15. Red baby buggy bumper. A rubber baby buggy bumper. Red leather, yellow leather. She sells seashells by the seashore. As somebody who's talking fast for a career, I've got to be able to do those tongue twisters. I'm not particularly good at them, but hey, it works, don't it? Maddie Soderbaum's got it at midfield, sends it up back to CC Gurek. Gurek over to Yabra, give and go. Marjansky can't get to it. CC Gurek's going to try for it, but Grace Scarborough puts it out of play. So the offense stops. Gurek tries to get it across there. Comes in. Emma Leverall's trying for it, and so is Megan Hurd. It takes me a second to get back to my roster when I'm 10 feet away from it. Rolls in open space. Megan Hurd trying for it. Gigi Roy as well. Won't get out of play yet. Hurd, the shot bounces right into the gloves of Drew Alley. Drew Alley, a bit of an underrated force for this Tigers defense. When you think of defensive specialists, you don't really think too much of the keeper. But she's been doing a fantastic job between the pipes.
Wow.
Kate McCardle comes in now for Cara Dean.
Only like once there.
I think we've lost my color commentator, Miss Foley, but hopefully she'll be back soon.
Actually, don't.
So it'll be, I believe that is Hornet ball. Thrown in, Charlotte Crocker. Over there by Grace Scarborough. I'm getting names down now, finally. Kate McCardle tries to pass him. Maddie Soderbaum and Rachel Yabber can't get to it. McCardle again, this time it's out of play. And headed back to Hornet territory. Scarborough the throw-in. Kate McCardle sends it away again this time. Thrown in a second time. Off Marion. Rachel Yabra, forward pass to CC Gurek. Now Rachel Yabra again, back to Gurek. Maddie Soderbaum can't get to it. Gigi Roy can. Across to Ali Fleury. Fleury can't absorb the pass. Now it's Emma Leverall. Off the body of McKay Brooks and out of play. Now it's Abby Jelinas and Margot Watkins going into the game, and I still can't get that name right. So
I can't read that thing.
Maddie Soderbaum into a lane for Lauren Marjansky. It's taken away by McKay Brooks. Kate McCardle regains it. Away from her. Off of, I believe that was Pippa Spengler. Out of play there, and it will be the throw-in for Manchester Essex. Open lane there for Harper Brooks, but she won't do anything with it. I just realized there's 2 Brooks on the team. Perhaps they're related. Put out a play there by, ironically enough, McKay Brooks. So it'll be South Hadley's throw in, Emma Leveralt this time. Lauren Marjanski's able to get to it. 3 people covering her, kept in play by the Hornets. And Emma Leveralt, who gets tripped up on the play. And they'll stop it as the official needs to tie his shoe.
So it was a little bit off the route.
Oh, dangerous play. Okay, I'm clearly not knowledgeable about the sport. 11 minutes and 40 seconds to go, which is a perfect time to remind my scoreboard operator that he needs to stop it at 5 minutes this half. He's nodding his head as if he knows. Sent past alley flurry by Libby Lawler. Maddie Soderbaum trying to get to it. Marion gets a touch there. McKay Brooks will send it downfield. Gigi Roy gives it back to Drew Alley. She will reset for the Tigers. Football team looking to get ready for their practice. They'll be playing tomorrow. We will not be covering that. Bounces before alley flurry. McKay Brooks gets ahead on it. Now Megan Hurd throws out of play, and they'll give it to Manchester Essex. Put out of play again, and it will be Manchester Essex ball again. I believe that's a timeout called by them, I'm going to say. But I'll briefly step aside. Just over 10 minutes remaining, and our color commentator's back. Yes. And the crowd goes wild.
Oh yeah, Brady, you make it hard for me not to do this with this type of reception.
I mean, you could put a can of baked beans on the table and put the microphone in front of its face, and I'd probably get excited. Don't take that personally.
Okay,
but I get hyped for any type of color commentator.
You really know how to ruin the moment, don't you, Brady?
Yep, I'm pretty good at that. But anytime I'm able to get a color commentator so that I don't have to ramble as much, it's great.
So I notice here we only have about 10 minutes left in the game.
This could be means for a Manchester Essex rally here.
Yeah, it looks like they're putting on some pressure here. Hopefully the Tigers can withstand it. Ooh, we're getting close.
Open scoring lane for Pippa Spengler. Offsides,
looks like there was an offsides call there.
CC Gurk on the line to sub back in. So as we continue to watch this Tigers team go on their playoff run, we've just seen more of the same incredible work from this team.
Mm-hmm.
And I think something I can attribute that to, from my standpoint, and when I talked to senior captain Lauren Marjanski, she mentioned this too. The team really, they're good friends, all of them. They bond a lot. You see, they posted on the Instagram. They're always out getting coffee, or they're hanging out at one of their houses. It's a lot of fun for them, I'm sure. There's a lot of great chemistry between them, obviously. I mean, look at this play on the field.
It seems like they're a tight-knit group, not only on the field, but off the field as well. And a lot of times that equates to success.
These players have been playing with each other since youth ball. And obviously, you and I have talked about the new sports in our time.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess that applies to soccer, too.
Absolutely. And Coach Marjanski, I think, is definitely a great example of that. He was someone who, I know he played, I believe he may have played soccer in college. I'm not 100% sure, but he coached his daughters in, oh boy, what a play there. He coached his daughters in the youth program, and then when there was an opening, moved into the coaching position at the high school. And you can see that he his success, I think, we can contribute some of that to the work he did with these student athletes as when they were in youth soccer.
He's definitely known the group for a while now. I mean, now that Lindsay and Paige are out of the system, it's just been the Lauren show, but I think that through his daughter, he gets to know this group as well.
Oh,
'Cause
absolutely.
even if he's not the coach of the games, he's still at all the youth games that Lauren played, I'm sure. And Marjansky again gets tripped up on the play.
Not on the ground?
No, it was a throw-in. There was no call there.
Looks like these
Oh, what a
Hornets
good
are out for
ball,
blood now.
and Lauren read that
Marjansky gets
beautifully.
into an open
Yes!
spot and scores! The Lauren Marjansky show just got picked up for another season.
That gives the Tigers a little more breathing room, but she did a wonderful job reading the ball and reading where she was on the field so she didn't get called for the offsides.
Just great work to get some insurance. And Miss Foley, did you know that switching to Geico can save you 15% or more on car insurance?
I didn't realize they were sponsoring us.
They're not.
Yeah, I didn't think we had gotten
I don't know,
administrative approval for that, Brady.
I've always wanted to throw that into a broadcast. Regardless, the Tigers are up 3-0. Oh my God.
With just under 7 minutes left in the game.
Which reminds me, Miss Foley, I've been reminding my timekeeper to do what he needs to do this whole game, and he's been doing great about it. So again, Spencer.
Oh, here we go. This
Love
is
you.
a great play by Drew Alley there coming out and getting the ball.
Great defense on Pippa Spingler's scoring attempt. As we continue to wind down here.
It's really great to watch Drew in goal. She's very actively involved.
It's been great.
Oh, here we go. A dangerous cross there, and Drew comes out and makes a great save.
Maddie McCardle comes back to the line to sub in. Punt there from Alley. Sent on a touch there by Lawler to Spingler.
Manchester Essex is controlling the play a little bit right now at midfield.
They're going to want to play this possessive soccer to try and get a scoring lane here. Unfortunately, the Tigers' defense
was able to disrupt it there.
Yeah. I say unfortunately as if I'm rooting for Manchester Essex. I just love a competitive game, and with the Tigers being the 1 seed, that's really not what we've been seeing. And Drew Alley will make the play on the 6. Not to be rude, but unsurprisingly. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stoppage time.
And now the remainder of the time will be kept on the field by the referees.
So the next game, we're not sure when it is. It'll be the round of 8. And there is a very good chance that'll be a home game. But once we get to the round of 4, Final 4, and eventually the finals, that'll be neutral site games. So we're unsure as to whether we can cover those, but we will do our best to at least get a recording of those games.
If the Tigers are able to hold on, I can't confirm this at the time, but I did hear that they may possibly play this Sunday evening. Once again, that is unconfirmed.
Tentative.
Yes.
Have we any idea who we'd be playing?
Not that I am aware of. Oh, I just heard West Bridgewater.
We did play them for football and unfortunately lost in the first round of states.
What seed are they? So they'd be playing, I guess, West Bridgewater, who is the 8th seed.
Like we said, as these games get more and more toward the end, we're going to see more and more competition. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I've been seeing a lot of Lauren Marjansky getting tripped up. Do you think she's, tired at all? I mean,
I don't know if she's tired, but I do think that they are definitely a little more physical with her
Right.
when she gets the ball. I notice she's kind of bumped, and
She's been stumbling
a little bit more.
but she's still been maintaining the play. And
She is, and she's double teamed, so I think that at times she's getting jostled in between two players.
we're going to cut away for a quick second here. Sorry about that. We just had to do a quick tech thing. Gigi Roy sends it back to Drew Alley for a reset. Gwen Marion gets back onto it. Now,
Well, Tigers playing with fire there a little bit, passing the ball across the open net with the keeper out of it. But they were able to control it.
and this will likely want to be one of the last offensive pushes for them. As according to our clock, there's only about a minute and 50 seconds left of this game.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's been just an incredible feat of offense for the
Beautiful
Tigers,
stuff.
defense for the Tigers, and defense for the Hornets as well. As Lauren Marjansky gets a lane here. Away from the defense.
A nice cross
Cece
to an
Gurek.
open player.
And taken away by Maddie Cook, but still just great work on offense by these Tigers. More of the same from what we've been seeing.
And Drew Alley coming out to the top of the box to clear that ball away.
We're good. Big kick there. Out of play.
Ball right there. Right here.
Substitutions come in. And as we wind down, we'd again like to thank our wonderful crew here at South Hadley Sports Network. On left cam, Josh Lucas. On right cam, Noah Carillon. On center cam, Miss Jess Nelson. Up here in the booth, we've got the wonderful, incomparable Colin Zeronig on the mixer. Obviously, we've got the other wonderful, incomparable Miss Foley on the microphone tonight. And
Of course,
the just okay Spencer Parsons doing the scoreboard.
I would say he's more than okay.
I kid. As there looks to be the end of the 80 minutes on our clock, but we'll let the referees make that out. But just a great game here from the South Hadley Memorial Turf. We'll hope to get more of the same, possibly this Sunday.
Where are you looking?
It's confirmed, I guess, Sunday at 5. The Tigers versus, I suppose, West Bridgewater. Athletic Director Eric Castanaway just confirmed that for us. And that's the game.
That's the end of the game, folks.
For the second time in a row, the Tigers are headed to the Elite Eight in the D4 state tournament. Great work this game. But that's going to do it for our coverage.
Brady, I want to thank you before you sign off for inviting me to come on this evening. As always, it was extremely enjoyable.
And I want to thank you for coming on. You did an incredible job as always.
Thanks.
So from all of us here at South Hadley Sports Network, from Miss Amy Foley as well, I'm Brady Denniston signing off. Have a great night.